Hey guys and girls, Lauren here, and welcome back to another speed build. This one is actually a project that I found on Tumblr. I saw Zoe Sims actually made a build for it, and I saw the project. I was like, that sounds so much fun, especially considering we just started our Not So Berry challenge on this channel. So I thought it would be really fun to do. It's called like Project Berrify. That's a tough one. Sims 4. So you'll see I have the hashtag, and I have the link to the project itself down below. And I signed up to do 2 lots. This one, which is just a home, and then a family for this home, and then I'm also going to be building a Berrify gym. So in essence, what it is it's just going to be like the neighborhood is going to be full of berry Sims, kind of like the Not So Berry challenge type Sims, and the neighborhood is going to be berry everything to kind of represent those Sims. So I'll think, very colorful, kind of eccentric maybe. It's just, I don't know, it's a lot of fun actually to kind of go in and play with colors and things that you probably wouldn't usually. So I really loved a picture that I found on Pinterest, probably. I can't remember exactly. Probably on Pinterest for this house, and it actually turned out pretty similar, which I'm very happy with. The colors I changed because this is supposed to be berry, but it's such a fun like villa type, and I really loved how the outside of it turned out. I mean, even though on the inside it doesn't feel like it is, super different, maybe the outside is just pretty stinking cool. But I did have a couple problems because I forgot. Well, I didn't forget, I missed a couple things. I wanted to make this a base game only. The rules for the project kind of give some options for a few packs, but I thought this would be a great opportunity to finally make a build that's just base game material. And building the house wasn't difficult really at all, obviously for base game only, like the windows and stuff like that. That was fine. I didn't really notice a huge like missing factor. But when it came to furnishing the house, it was pretty tough. I'm not even gonna lie. It was pretty tough because knowing those items are out there, having almost all the packs, and like missing spooky stuff, I think it's like the only one I'm missing. Knowing what's out there and not being able to use it was painful. It was a little painful, but I actually think it turned out really well. I did have to go back. You'll see I put like a little fountain feature in the front of the house, and both of the fountains that I ended up using were packs like City Living and Romantic Stuff, and I ended up going back and changing that because I wanted it to be no stuff packs or game packs or any of it, and I guess I missed those two. Going through and filtering through everything and always telling it game pack or like base game only was a pain in the butt. Like, it was just really good. Every single category you'd have to go and change it to base game only. This was kind of frustrating, but I succeeded, which was the whole thing. So now I'm gonna do, next is the gym, and I'm kind of, this is definitely a challenge for me. See, there I go, putting that nice beautiful fountain down that I shouldn't have used, and that one too. They're really beautiful. Like, if you've got the packs, go back and change them to these two, because the ones that I ended up putting there are great too, but these have the colors that I wanted more than the other ones did. But I think the house itself was pretty good. I did make a family for this house, and they are also up on the gallery. I will put a link to them down below. I didn't include them at all in the in this video, but I will put a link to them. I think they're going to be pretty fun to play, and this house is going to be pretty fun to play in. I think if you don't really like all the berry colors, it's not really a hard house to change that for. I mean, I might, if you wanted it to not be a berry house, I probably would place it unfurnished, so that way you could just have a fresh start with it. But you really could just go in with the little like color changing tool and just change all the colors. It wouldn't be that hard. and it's a really, really nice family house. So it's pretty huge on this lot from like sky view or map view, but I think it looks really cool anyway. I think, you know, it's, I don't know, it's a corner house, so the other houses beside it, if they were all super short, might look kind of like teeny, but it's supposed to be this villa. It's supposed to be like, I don't know, it's supposed to be like, I don't know, a Barbie dream house almost. It's kind of like one of those doll houses you have as a kid or something. I don't even know if I had a doll house. I don't think so. I remember having a like a doll barn. But it was at my grandmother's. We had all kinds of different like farm animals for it. I don't remember actually having a doll house. I think I had a doll, like one of the Barbie cars once. Not like the kids ones, like the Barbie one, like the one that Barbie sits in. I don't really think I had a dollhouse though. But I was definitely one of those that had the American Girl doll. Less so, you know, I loved my Barbies, don't get me wrong, but I have found quite a few of them that have made their way to my grandmother's house, that the kids now that are growing up around my grandmother's house have kind of looks like they've tortured, like their hair's cut and all kinds of craziness, and I never cut their hair, so I don't know who's been playing with those Barbies, but it's like community Barbies now. Community Barbies. And I used to always steal my brother's G.I. Joes, which made him so mad. Oh, it made him so mad because his G.I. Joes were way too fancy to be associating with my Barbies. I don't know what that was about, but it was rude. So, back to the house for a minute. On the ground floor, there are the 2 bathrooms. So those ones right in the center, those both are going to be bathrooms. I wanted there to be a half bath and a full bath down there because this room here in the back corner could easily be another bedroom. I didn't put it as a bedroom. It's like an art corner. It's got easels and a computer and things like that in it. But it could easily be another bedroom or even a butler's room. I considered making it a butler's room at first, but I don't know. I tried putting the bed in there and I wanted it to be like half butler's room, half art room, and that just didn't work for me. So it ended up being all art room. Words and things. Oh, so difficult. So then we have here this little area with the pillars. This one, yeah, that one right there. I just put the floor. It is actually the dining room. There are 2 dining spaces in this house. There is like a off the kitchen one, and then there is the one there in that room. And that one's kind of more like formal dining, and the one in here is like more informal dining. But they're both huge. Like they're big tables, so they're definitely, people who live here definitely are going to be entertaining. It isn't just, you know, sit down for family dinners. It looks like they're definitely going to want to entertain. And there's also a bar in the kitchen instead of like a regular island, and I think that turned out, I just like that. I like being able to put them all together, put the bar with the, you know, corner cabinets, making it kind of look like it's part of the island. Oh, I'm sorry, Nuke. And so I really like that down there because it kind of just gives it like a multifunction ability, and I think that's awesome. And then upstairs we have 3 bedrooms, 3 baths. I think one is a half bath. I just wanted one for like if there was with company, which of course it probably will be. They didn't have to go into one of the bathrooms with the tub and all of the stuff. It was just, they could just go to the half bath with just this, you know, toilet and sink. And then I tried to do themed for those where they were blues, which kind of looks a little purpley to me right now, but it looks or it's supposed to be blue, and the other one's pink. So kind of kept with that theme throughout the house, except for in the master bedroom or bathroom, which kind of went a little yellow. But the mom's favorite color is most definitely pink. So the family that I created is very pink. And mostly what I wanted there was for the mom to have kind of her hands in all of the decisions when it came to what the kids were wearing and what they looked like. And of course they couldn't have pink hair because I don't do any kind of mods or CC or anything. but they do have blonde hair, which their mom more than likely originally had before dyeing her hair pink, because it's not easy to get that color pink from a brunette or something. So my hair actually looks kind of red, but it's actually brown. It's brown now. Well, the box said chocolate brown, so it's kind of brown, but in this light it always looks so very red, and then like occasionally you just get strips that look orange, so that's real cute. Don't I look amazing? But anyway, the bomb is pink, and the two girls, there is a toddler girl and a child girl. They are pink as well at the moment, but the older child, Cotton, she doesn't really feel the pink. Like, she wears it because that's what her mom buys for her. It's not really like she has all the choices in the world. She can't go and buy her own clothes yet. She's just a child. So she's wearing a bunch of pink now, but she kind of feels like maybe she just wants to be, more of a different color. Maybe she kind of likes purples more or blues more. She's a little bit of a tomboy, so I think she's definitely feeling, I don't know, I think she just kind of wants to be different. Like, and her whole family is just kind of, except for Dad. Dad's not really, like, pink, really. He's not, I think I even gave him green hair. He's not really pink, but he understands his wife's obsession with the color and respects that, but chooses his own things. He's an adult, he can do that, and she's still a little kid. She can't really make those decisions. And then of course her baby sister, Lolly, she can't make those decisions either, but I don't think even when she does become a child that the pink is going to bother her at all. If anything, I think she's going to follow in her mom's footsteps when it comes to the colors. She embraces all of it, and she just doesn't even mind the idea of pink hair either. I think she would probably, if she could have pink hair as a baby, I think her mom would love that, and I don't think she would care either. So I tried to mix the two between the pink and the blue because I didn't want it to all be pink or all be blue, and I thought blue was a pretty nice color to accompany the pink. I could have done a green or something else, but I always gravitate towards blues, as you might have noticed. I am trying to step out of my little comfort zone there, but especially with only using base game stuff, I found that rather difficult to kind of come out of that comfort zone. I like my blues and my grays and my purples, and I do like pink a lot too, but I rarely, unless it's like a little girl's room who wants a pink wall, I rarely use pink walls. But I think it was actually pretty cool looking. Like, I think it was, I don't know, fresh, and it did make me look at the base game options and the objects a little bit more than I probably have in the past. Like, normally I don't really sort by, unless I'm looking for something super specific, I don't usually sort by packs. I just kind of scroll through and find what I want. The biggest problem I had with using only the base game pack was the wall decor, the wall art and things. You will actually see I accidentally used the same painting twice in the downstairs, and I did go back and fix it. I did. But it was just, I didn't realize I had already used it, but my options were kind of limited, especially choosing, colors and stuff. I look at it and I'm like, oh, that vampire painting would be freaking awesome right here. It would be so great right here. And then I can't use it because oops, So it's kind of, it's not so bad when you don't know what know so much what you're missing. Once you kind of get an idea of what's out there and you've played with it and everything, it's kind of difficult to go back. I'm not going to even lie about that. It's difficult. For this, I did put a bunch of mirrors in front of the window. At first I was like, no, that looks bad, it covers up the window, but I didn't really want to do shades or anything anyway, and they really needed the mirror, so I just decided to leave it that way. And I didn't want to change the outside, move the window, because it would just mess up the whole aesthetic of it all. And this is the master bedroom. It is a bit of blue, a bit of pink, kind of, because I didn't want it to be like the poor husband has to sleep in a room of straight pink. But it is very pink. Like, she rules. Like, her decor decisions stand, and there isn't any, you know, room for, what's the word I'm looking for? There isn't any room for negotiation. That's the word I'm looking for. And I also did something else that I don't do. And that is, I put a TV in the bedroom. I never do that. I'm against TVs in the bedrooms, personally. So, and even in The Sims, because The Sims can't lay on the bed anymore and watch TV, it's kind of pointless. I probably would. Oh, that's not a half bath after all. Aha, I fit a shower in there. Yeah, but I put one in there just, I don't know. I felt like I needed something else there, and I couldn't think of anything else, to be honest. But I think it turned out really nice. I think it looks good. So this is the dining area that you're looking at there. That painting with the piano guy is the one that I put twice. That I went back and fixed. I actually noticed it while taking the pictures. I was like, oh, that's the same one. I love this little skull shelf. And correct me if I'm wrong, but are the skulls the only thing that can go on there? I couldn't get anything else to go on there. But I didn't try all that hard. I could have gone through a lot more stuff. Yeah. So yeah, that one with the little saxophone dude, or is that a saxophone? Yeah, pretty sure. That's the one that I put in place of the duplicate. So there's this is kind of a theme for me. The upstairs is always bonus room for the children, for them to have a playroom, TV room. There's not a TV in this one because I felt like there's already a TV in the parents' room and there's a TV downstairs. They don't really need another TV. But it's kind of more library kids area. And this is the toddler girl. I did put in a crib because, you know, they might want to expand even more and turn that downstairs bedroom into, or that downstairs art room into a bedroom. And this is Sweet Cotton's room. She's kind of like a color confused. She's not really sure what color she wanted her room, but her mom, of course, had a say. So I think the house itself could be a lot more full with decor items, like clutter items and art with the packs, but I don't feel like it's really missing it, which I think is awesome. So it's very nice to see. This is the outside. There is a tree right in the way, so it's kind of difficult to get a really good picture of it because the tree is just right there in the way. So I apologize for that, but I have put it on the gallery for you, and I have put the family on the gallery as well. I will link all of that down below. I hope that you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to check out the project Berrify, and I will link that down below as well. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys next time as we continue to play all the games.